Be careful with yourself. There are things that hurt you more than anyone else ever could. And there are things you do, think, or allow yourself to accept. Today, you'll understand that self-care is not just about drinking water and going to therapy. It's also about stopping the silent war you're fighting against yourself. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with someone who needs to wake up. Asterisk, asterisk. Have you realized how many times it was you who hurt yourself? It wasn't the world. It wasn't other people. It was you, ignoring your limits, staying silent when you needed to speak, staying when you knew you should have left. Sometimes, the cruelest enemy is the face you see in the mirror. Be careful with yourself. You don't need anyone out there sabotaging you. You don't need anyone out there tearing you down. And someone inside is already doing that job. And the most dangerous part? It doesn't look like self-sabotage at first. It looks like humility. It looks like discipline. It looks like being a good person. But deep down, you're giving in where you shouldn't. You're staying quiet when you should speak up. You're saying yes when every part of you is screaming no. That's how it begins. You dim your own light so others can shine. You put yourself last, pretending everything's okay. Until one day, you can't even believe in your own smile anymore. You weren't born like this. You were taught no one is born hating themselves. No one is born self-destructive. You learned this. Maybe it was a harsh comment that echoed for years, you're not enough, disguised as advice. Maybe it was. Years of hearing that caring for yourself was selfish, so you grew up ignoring yourself. You learned to swallow your pain, to fake strength, to not bother anyone, and now, even as an adult, you still live trying to please ghosts from your past. You care for others the way you wished someone had cared for you. You abandon yourself every day. Some people may have abandoned you once, but you abandon yourself every single day. You feel hunger, but don't eat. You feel sadness, but distract yourself. You feel anger and blame yourself. You don't listen to your body. You don't respect your exhaustion. You don't acknowledge your pain. It's like you've gotten used to surviving on emotional crumbs. You survive, but you don't live, because living requires presence, and you've been absent from yourself for a long, long time. Beware of these phrases. Be careful with thoughts like, I'm tired, but I'm fine. I'll rest later. I can take a little more. It's not a big deal. When repeated every day, these phrases become a lifestyle where you treat yourself like a machine, where your body becomes a battlefield, and your mind becomes unlivable. The worst punishment doesn't come from the outside. It's the one you give yourself without even noticing. Indifference, rush, harshness. You've become your own executioner, and you call it a routine. That inner voice needs a break. You know that voice inside you that only knows how to demand and criticize? It needs a break. Because deep down, you're trying, you're fighting, you're tired, but you haven't given up, and that deserves respect. Deserves tenderness. It deserves care. You don't have to love yourself wildly every day, but at the very least, stop hurting yourself. Talk to yourself like you'd talk to someone you love. Look at yourself like you'd look at a friend who's struggling enough with the harshness, enough with the guilt, enough with the war. You don't need a 90-day plan. You don't need a 90-day plan. You don't need to change everything by tomorrow. You just need to stop running away from yourself. Being alone isn't abandonment, it's reconnection. Crying isn't weakness, it's release. Pausing to breathe isn't laziness, it's survival. Come back to yourself, to your body. To this moment, all healing begins with presence. Choosing yourself is hard, but it's freedom. It's easy to care for everyone else and forget yourself. The hard part is choosing you. Because when you choose yourself, you disappoint people. When you set boundaries, you lose applause. When you listen to yourself, you break expectations, but you also start to breathe again. Start to sleep in peace. Start to wake up without the weight. Caring for yourself. It's a radical act of love, a cry for freedom, a declaration. I will no longer abandon myself. If there's one person who will stay with you until the end, that person is you. So stop waiting for someone else to come save you. You are your own salvation. Be careful with what you think, with what you allow, with what you repeat, because in the end, you either heal yourself or you destroy yourself in silence. The choice is yours. Asterisk, asterisk, if you liked this video. Leave a like and subscribe to the channel and comment below.